And a pleasant good Wednesday afternoon to you from Van Andel Soccer Stadium. Welcome to Hope College Women's Lacrosse on the Anchor Network. Today, the Flying Dutch put their 3-0 record on the line in a non-conference matchup against the Owls of Kenyon College from Gambier, Ohio, who come in with a record of 1 win and 3 losses. My name is Greg Chandler. I'll be calling the action for you this afternoon. The Flying Dutch coming off a victory on Saturday over DePaul University, 20-11, in a game that saw senior Julia Brown become the first player in Hope women's lacrosse history to reach 200 career goals. The Flying Dutch are in the home white jerseys today with blue numbers outlined in orange and the orange letters Hope across the front. The Owls are in the black jerseys with white letters and numbers. Taking a quick look at the starting lineups for Kenyon under the direction of third-year head coach Angelica Giro. Number 6, defender Maddie Radcliffe. Number 10, attacker Caroline Skelly. Number 11, Elena Zavikas. Number 13, Lily Mason, a senior midfielder. She's one of the leading scorers on this team with 8 goals. She had 4 goals last year against the Flying Dutch as Kenyon beat Hope 16-13 down in Ohio. Ashley Auerbach, number 15, a sophomore midfielder. Ashley Quinn, a senior attacker, number 16. Leah Stewart, number 20. Bridget Cassidy, number 22. Emma Sage, number 23. Cecily Torres, number 29, Ella Rigoli, number 32, and in the net, in the cage for the Owls, Megan Lacombe, number 31. Caroline Kernut to take the draw for the Flying Dutch to start this contest. We'll pick up the Hope lineups for you as we start things off here. Strong wind out of the north. Game time temperature 33 with a wind chill of 22. 30 degrees cooler than at the start of last Saturday's contest between Hope and DePaul. Callie Randall trying to scoop up the ground ball for the Flying Dutch, and Kenyon ends up with it. That's Lily Mason, number 13. Here comes Kenyon with it. This is Ella Rigoli, number 32. Lily Mason with 8 goals. Spencer Kirsch also with 8 goals to lead this Kenyon team in scoring. They've had 3 close games this year. Here's a shot save made by Samantha Smith, who's in the cage for the Flying Dutch to start this contest. The Hope starting lineup. Number 1, Sydney LaPrairie at midfield. Sarah Rott, who had a 10-point game last Saturday against DePaul with 6 goals and 4 assists. Number 3, Ireland Brown, number 5. Eliana Hillard, number 6. Caroline Kernut, number 7. That's LaPrairie with it right now. Stella Bottom, number 12. Callie Randall, number 23. Ruby Hurman, number 24. Carly Llewellyn, number 25. Julia Paul, number 28. Julia Brown, number 32. And in the cage for Hope, Samantha Smith, number 38. Hope with it in the Kenyon end of the field. Ireland Brown with it, number 5. Over to Callie Randall. Randall was the specialist player of the week in the MIAA. Hope swept all the player of the week honors in both men's and women's lacrosse this week. We'll get to that in a little bit. Here's a centering pass, gets away from Hiller, but Eliana chases it down. Back outside to Callie Randall. Randall chases toward the goal. Shot! And the save made by Megan Lacombe in the cage for Kenyon. We played a minute 45 so far, no score in this one. Kenyon beat Hope a year ago down in Ohio 16-13. Lily Mason had 4 goals. Ella Baxter and Spencer Kirsch had 3 goals each for the Owls. Julia Brown had 5 goals, and Callie Randall 3 for the Flying Dutch. The Owls have it in behind the Hope cage. With it is number 11, Elena Zavikas. Now, Kenyon opened its season with a 10-9 victory over Mount Union, but they had a pair of 1-goal losses, 12-11 to Baldwin Walls and 11-10 to St. John Fisher during their trip to Colorado a couple of weeks ago, actually last week rather. Owls have it in behind the Hope goal. Now with it is Ashley Quinn, number 16. Quinn being defended by Ruby Hurman, and the pass goes off. I think that went off of Lily Mason, and it's going to belong to Hope College. We played almost 3 minutes so far. We're still looking for our first goal of the contest. Ruby Herman with it, number 24. Hope working it into the attack area. That's Eliana Hillard, number 6, the sophomore from DeWitt. Hillard. Now with it, Julia Brown. Hope works it around. Now Ireland Brown bobbled the pass, but gets it back. Over to La Prairie. La Prairie tries to charge toward the goal. Has it knocked loose, gets it back. La Prairie over to Sarah Rott, the sophomore transfer who had a huge game on Saturday, and now we get a whistle. And I think Hope's going to end up with a free position shot. Hold on, let's one of the officials coming over to the scorer's table. We may reset the shot clock. It does look like Hope is going to take a free position. And I believe that's going to be Sarah Rott to take it. Sarah, the transfer from the University of Massachusetts at Lowell. Sophomore from Grand Rapids Catholic Central. Rott charges toward the goal, shot, and out the back, and it's going to go over to Kenyon. Kenyon a year ago, 7-9. They were 3-3 in the North Coast Athletic Conference. Long outlet pass is intercepted by Eliana Hillard. Nice play by Hillard. Here comes Hillard. Hillard over to Rott in behind the cage of Kenyon. Now Stella Bottom, number 12 on the left side. The senior from Caledonia High School. Here's a shot and a score! Stella Bottom.
Scoring goal number 1. Number 12, Stella Bottom.
Stella Bottom, her 5th goal of the season, opening the scoring for the Flying Dutch, and they've got the 1-0 lead. Kernut to take the draw for the Flying Dutch. Kenyon controls the draw. On the move is number 3, Spencer Kirsch, who's one of the leading scorers on this team with 8 goals this season and an assist. Owls have it in behind the Hope goal. Now with it on the outside is Ashley Auerbach, number 15, over to Bridget Cassidy. Ashley Quinn has it as they try to dissect this Hope defense. Charging toward the goal and having it knocked loose is Auerbach, and the Flying Dutch pick up the ground ball. That's Annie Kipling with the ground ball for Hope. Now Sydney LaPrairie up ahead to Eliana Hillard. Hillard to Julia Brown. Brown tries to feed Rod, pass goes over Rod's stick, but the Flying Dutch get it back. We've played 6 minutes so far in this opening quarter. Hope with the 1-0 lead. Annie Kipling with it. Over to La Prairie. Now Hillard. Pass gets away from Lucy Harrell, number 9, the freshman. Native Ohioan playing against her home state team tonight. Here's a charge out front, shot and a score! Sarah Rott.
Flying Dutch. Scoring goal number 2. Number 3, Sarah Rott.
Sarah Rott, this week's MIAA Women's Lacrosse Offensive Player of the Week with the goal. That's her 6th goal. Last week, Sarah had 5 goals and 7 assists, including a 4 and 6 day on Saturday against DePaul. I got my numbers mixed up. I said she had 6 goals and 4 assists. It was the other way around, but nonetheless, a fantastic game for Sarah last week, and she adds to the Hope lead. It's 2-0. Battle for the loose ball, and it is picked up by the Owls. Cassidy has it, number 22. Ahead to Quinn. Ashley Quinn. Now on the outside is Kirsch to Rigoli. Players from 11 different states on this Kenyon team. Interestingly enough, only 2 players from the state of Ohio. There's a turnover, and Hope's going to end up with it. The 2 Ohioans, Josie DeBrewer, a midfielder from Cincinnati, and the goalkeeper, Megan Lacombe from Fairfield in the suburbs of Cincinnati. Hope has it after the turnover. Jillian Paul with it, up ahead to LaPrairie. LaPrairie to Hillard. Hillard works it into the attack area. Over to Rott. Sarah in behind the Kenyon cage. Now bottom, trying to feed Randall out front. Ball knocked loose, but quickly picked up by Hillard. Now Sydney LaPrairie charging toward the goal. LaPrairie with a shot, and did it go in? It's a goal for Sydney LaPrairie.
For the Flying Dutch, scoring goal number 3, number 1, Sydney LaPrairie.
Sydney LaPrairie, the senior from Rochester Stony Creek, her 6th goal of the season. And it's now a 3-0 Hope College lead. We're midway through this first quarter. Strong start to this contest for the Flying Dutch. Now, the chilly weather conditions not having any impact on the Flying Dutch early on. Kenyon controls the draw. This is Mason, number 13. Ahead to Quinn. Ashley Quinn. Being defended by Jillian Paul. Josie DeBrewer has entered the game for Kenyon, number 1, to try to join the attack. They try to feed it out front if the ball's knocked loose. Kenyon gets it back, though. Auerbach over to DeBrewer. Back to Auerbach, number 15. Auerbach being defended by Ruby Hurman. Now charging out front is Quinn. She's cut off by Paul. Charging toward the goal. Shot, I think Smith got a piece of it on the shot by Auerbach, and it goes out the back, and it's going to go over to the Flying Dutch. Samantha Smith got a piece of that shot by Auerbach. 6 minutes remaining here in the first quarter. Hope with a 3-0 lead. Sarah Rott with it up ahead to Stella Bottom. Pass goes off Bottom's stick. Ground ball picked up by Zuvikas of Kenyon. And now we get a scramble, and the Flying Dutch trying to get it back. And able to pick it up is Leah Stewart, number 20, from out of Norwich, Vermont. They have players from all over the country on this team. including someone as far away as Key West, Florida, that being Ella Baxter, the attacker number 2. Here's Quinn with it. Quinn being checked by 2 Hope College players, and now we get a whistle. And we're going to get a timeout taken by Kenyon. 5:23 to go in the opening quarter. Let's take a break. It's Hope 3, Kenyon nothing. This is Hope Women's Lacrosse on the Anchor Network.
Hope students come from diverse backgrounds, ready to create an environment where truth is sought, all voices are amplified, and challenges are met with determination and confidence. The Hope student body is ready to change the world. Our students act as beacons of hope for their community. They lead with courage, conviction, patience, and strength. They're ready to change the world.
5:23 to go here in the opening quarter here at Van Andel Soccer Stadium. The Flying Dutch with a 3-0 lead over the Owls of Kenyon College. Hope has outshot Kenyon 5-2 so far in this contest. Each goalie, Sam Smith of Hope and Megan Lacombe of Kenyon, each with 1 save so far. Hope is 4 out of 5 on clear attempts. And Hope has caused 3 turnovers to Kenyon's 0. Flying Dutch getting some instruction from 7th-year head coach Keegan Peary. Megan Bushart, a sophomore from Caledonia, has checked into the contest for Hope College, number 21. Kenyon will have it. I believe they'll have it in behind the Hope cage. Lucy Harold comes out onto the field now for Hope, number 9. Charlotte Skelly, number 10, with it for Kenyon. They now try to work it around, trying to get somebody open out front. Quinn with it now. Outside to Mason. Mason charging toward the goal. She's cut off. Back outside to Skelly. There's a shot. Smith with a save at point-blank range. Kenyon keeping possession, though. Quinn with it. Quinn back outside to Auerbach. Now Kirsch. Kirsch charges toward the goal. Shot saved by Smith. But Kenyon gets the rebound. Shot clock resets at 60. Quinn with it left side. Charging toward the goal. Has it knocked loose by Jillian Paul. And scooping up the ground ball, Megan Bushart. So Hope causing another Kenyon turnover. Here comes Lucy Harrell, number 9. Hope clears the zone. Harrell enters the attack area, dishes it off to Eliana Hillard. Hillard will work in behind the cage. Harrell with it, number 9. Hillard with a spin move. Shot, save made by Lacombe. And a few snowflakes starting to fly here at Van Andel Soccer Stadium. Definitely a wintry feel to this contest. Here's a pass up ahead to Kirsch. Kirsch to Mason. Lily Mason. Now Ashley Quinn with it, number 16. Pass. Loose ball, ground ball. And Kenyon able to pick it back up. Jillian Paul knocked it loose. And Paul comes out of there with it as she took it away from Elena Zavikas. But then Kenyon gets it right back. Going in behind the goal is Mason. The snow is falling sideways right now, but in an opposite direction from Saturday when we had rain falling sideways in the opposite direction from the south. Kenyon looking for that first goal of the contest. On the outside is Rigoli, number 32. Hope defender loses her footing. Rigoli. That was Carly Llewellyn lost her footing there. Had to get back, scramble back quickly onto her feet. Shot clock is at 35 now. Quinn with it. Quinn's pass, centering pass. It's loose, and Samantha Smith will scoop up the ground ball for Hope. Hope on the move. Pass ahead to La Prairie. Sydney up the far side. Now Julia Brown with it. JB looks. Now Bushart, number 21. Stella Bottom back in the contest for the Flying Dutch. Julia Brown directing a little traffic with it on the left side. Just over a minute to play here in the opening quarter. Brown able to get rid of it to Rott. Now back to La Prairie. Now Stella Bottom inside. Stella got sandwiched, but the pass ends up back with La Prairie. Over to Rott. Shot clock at 25, the big clock at 43 in the quarter. Now Annie Kipling. Annie had a goal last Saturday. Here's a shot. Shot to score! What can Brown do for you? Julia Brown adding to her career goal total. Career goal number 203 for Julia Brown. Off the assist from Annie Kipling. 4-0 the Flying Dutch. Far cry from a year ago when Hope played Kenyon. The Owls led it 5-2 after the opening quarter and kept the lead most of the way in a 16-13 win over Hope. But right now the Flying Dutch in control. Stella Bottom taking the draw this time, and Ireland Brown picks it up for Hope. We're under 30 seconds to go in the quarter. Ireland Brown to Julia Brown, who just scored a moment ago. Now with it, La Prairie. Clock at 15 seconds. Over to Rott. Hillard tries to charge out front. We're down to 6 seconds now outside La Prairie. 3 seconds, and time will run out here in the opening quarter. Hope College with a strong start to this one. They lead it after the first 15 minutes, 4-0 over the Owls of Kenyon College. You are watching Hope Women's Lacrosse on the Anchor Network.
Sports, like healthcare, requires commitment, teamwork, and excellence. That's why Hope College selected Holland Hospital and Shoreline Orthopedics to provide athletic training and physical therapy for all Hope College athletes. Get the care you deserve. Trust the team that exceeds expectations. The Holland Hospital and Shoreline Orthopedics Sports Medicine Collaborative.
Holland BPW is proud to support Hope Athletics and commitment to energy efficiency. It's easy for Holland BPW Electric customers to get started with Home Energy 101 at hollandenergyfund.com. With Home Energy 101, learn the best ways to maximize efficiency and save on your utility bills. You also get a kit of energy-saving supplies valued at up to $300. Get started at hollandenergyfund.com today.
Are you thinking about buying, selling, or refinancing? Your title agency matters, and you have a choice. Lighthouse Title started in Holland, Michigan more than 20 years ago and has grown to over 45 locations. We are proud to be local in these communities. Visit Lighthouse Title for more information and use our online widget Louis the Lightkeeper to chat with someone today about how we can help you close on your new home.
Hope College outshot Kenyon 7-4 in the first quarter. Turnovers a big stat here. Hope with just 2 turnovers, Kenyon with 7. The Flying Dutch have caused 5 of those miscues, while Kenyon has forced only 1 turnover. Goals by Stella Bottom, Sarah Rott, Sydney LaPrairie, and Julia Brown have the Flying Dutch out in front by a score of 4-0. We mentioned that that Hope swept the Player of the Week honors for both women's and men's lacrosse. We mentioned Sarah Rott was the Offensive Player of the Week, and Callie Randall the Lacrosse Specialist of the Week. For the men, the Offensive Athlete of the Week was Gibson Heatice, who's been the men's lacrosse leading scorer, and Jackson Early, the Specialist of the Week. The Flying Dutchman will play Illinois Tech later tonight, 7 o'clock. The opening face-off here at Van Andel Soccer Stadium. Hope will have it to start the second quarter as they work right to left across your screen. Ireland Brown with it, number 5 to Hillard. Hillard charges out front. Shot and a score for Eliana Hillard. Hillard, the sophomore from DeWitt, with her 4th goal of the season. Just 19 seconds into the second quarter, and it's a 5-0 Flying Dutch lead. Stella Bottom to take the draw for Hope this time. Bottom controls the draw. Stella gets rid of it to Kernut. Pass gets away from Ireland Brown, but Brown will scoop it up. Now, Hope has carried the play from the outset so far. Julia Brown with it in behind the cage. Back outside to Rott. Rott, nice move around the Kenyon defender. Feeds out front to Julia Brown. Shot saved made by Lacombe. Sarah Rott picks up the ground ball, and Hope will get another opportunity. Ireland Brown to Bottom. Stella looks for an opening. Oh, nice move by Stella. There's a shot. Score! Stella finding the bottom of the goal for her second tally of the game, 6-0 Hope College. Callie Randall scoops up the ground ball off the face-off. Now Julia Brown ahead to Sarah Rott. Rott tries to charge out front, feeds Julia Brown. Julia gets knocked down. This should be a free position shot for Hope. Yeah, Julia Brown will get a free position shot off the Kenyon foul. Julia Brown charging. Shot goes wide. And Kenyon comes up with it. Leah Stewart, number 20, with it for the Owls. As Kenyon clears, Stewart into the attack area. Ahead to Zavikas. And pass got away from Delady Champo, number 7, one of the seniors on this team, and Hope gets it back after the turnover. Here come the Flying Dutch, 12:40 to play here in this first half. Hope with a 6-0 lead. Hillard up the right side. Now Rott. Sarah Rott leaves it outside for Stella Bottom, who has 2 goals today. Annie Kipling comes on for the Flying Dutch to join the attack. Kipling with it, number 11. Now Sydney LaPrairie. As we get a blast of snowflakes here. Rott with it. Rott. Callie Randall. Callie with a shot. She scores! Callie Randall, another of the kids from DeWitt, her 7th goal of the season. Hope with 3 goals in the first 3 minutes and 6 seconds of the second quarter, and they've now opened up a 7-0 lead over Kenyon. Megan Bushart battling for the ground ball, and Kenyon comes up with it. Stewart with it. Stewart trying to spin away from a defender, looks for someone to give it up to, does so to Mason. Now Quinn with it. Over to Zavikas. Mason with it now at the top. Nice spin move. Can't get her shot away though. Quinn now. Ashley Quinn has it knocked loose. And the Flying Dutch cause another turnover. Ruby Herman scoops up the ground ball. Kipling ahead to Hillard as Hope clears. Eliana Hillard into the attack area. Up the far side, number 6. Hillard to Sarah Rott in behind the Kenyon cage. Rott assisted on the last goal, back outside to Kipling. Sarah Rott now. Rott has it knocked loose, but she gets it back. Seems like every ground ball today has gone the way of the orange and blue. Pass knocked away, loose, and Kenyon comes up with it. Mason, number 13. She's got 3 Hope players on her. But Mason able to clear. Mason to Zavikas, number 11. Champeau, number 7. Now on the outside is Josie DeBrewer. Zavikas to Champeau. Now on the outside is Mason, number 13. Mason, spin move. But she can't get her shot away. And another turnover caused by this Hope defense. Lucy Harrell causing the turnover this time. Here comes Julia Brown. Long pass ahead to Sarah Rott. Rott leaves it outside for Harrell. And Hope will set the offense. Kipling now. And he charges. Rott with it. Checked it, that's Hillard, and Hillard's shot goes wide and out the back, and Hope's gonna keep possession. Julia Brown, her pass goes off the stick of Hillard, and that's gonna be a Hope turnover. Megan Lacombe, the goalkeeper for Kenyon. With it is Stewart. Stewart clears the zone. We're midway through this second quarter. Kenyon still looking for its first goal of this contest. DeBrewer with it, number 1. Over to Zoe Williams, number 21, who's now in the contest. Williams had a couple of goals in the game last year against the Flying Dutch. Kenyon beat Hope a year ago, 16-13, on the Owls' home field in Gambier, Ohio. Today, it has been all Hope. Spencer Kirsch with it, tries to find an open teammate, centering pass, gets away from everybody, and are we going to get a Hope foul? I think we're gonna have a free position shot for Kenyon. It looks like it's gonna be Spencer Kirsch, the senior from Chevy Chase, Maryland. Check that. That was Josie DeBrewer that took the free position shot, and then the shot goes over the top. So they come away empty on that free position opportunity. Here's Stella Bottom for Hope. Stella gets rid of it to Ireland Brown. Now Caroline Kernut, number 7. Kernut from out of Indianapolis Heritage Christian. Julia Brown with it in behind the Kenyon cage. Julia looks, feeds out front to Rott. Rott's shot saved by Lacombe. Almost beat Lacombe on the short side there, but Lacombe able to make the save. Under 6 minutes to play here in the first half. On this blustery, snowy Wednesday afternoon. Maddie Ratcliffe, number 6, from out of Wilton, Connecticut. She has it right now. Radcliffe trying to shake away from Stella Bottom, having a difficult time doing so. Over to Ashley Quinn. Ashley from Tampa, Florida. We told you players from 11 different states on this Kenyon team. Champeau with it, number 7. Over to Zavikas. Now to Quinn. Now Spencer Kirsch, number 3. Being defended by Jillian Paul. Kirsch tries to charge out front. Has it knocked loose, and Hope comes out of there with it. Ireland Brown scoops up the ground ball. Long outlet pass, almost intercepted. And now scooped up by DeBrewer. Josie DeBrewer. To Zoe Williams. Now Champeau in behind the Hope cage. 4.5 minutes left first half. Ground ball loose, and Stella Bottom picks it up, and Stella Bottom got whacked across the head that time by Zoe Williams, and she's going to get sent off. I believe that's a 30-second penalty on Williams. Caroline Kernut, number 7 with it. And now we get a whistle, and what do we got? Another Kenyon player got sent off. And that one is Ashley Quinn, so Hope's going to go 2 players up here. Hope with a two-woman advantage right now. See if they can capitalize. Stella Bottom with it for Hope. Bottom. Sarah Rott with it now. Is a shot and a score.
For the Flying Dutch with the assist, number 3, Sarah Rott. And scoring goal number 8, number 32, Julia Brown.
Julia Brown, her second goal of this contest. Sarah Rott, her second assist. And it's now an 8-0 Flying Dutch lead with 3:33 to go in this first half. Kenyon controls the draw. With it is Bridget Cassidy, number 22. Cassidy to Zavikas. Yeah, Kenyon just has not had a lot of offensive opportunities in this first half. As this Hope defense has been airtight. Here's a shot over the top of the goal that time by Skelly. Kenyon will keep possession. 3 minutes left first half. Williams, number 21. Champeau with it, number 7. Now back outside to Williams. Gets away from Cassidy. She scoops it back up. Shot clock is at 30. Cassidy being checked by 2 Hope players. And the Flying Dutch cause another turnover. And now Kenyon gets it back. Zavikas over to Rigoli, who's now in the game, number 32. Trying to charge out front is Kirsch. And I think we're going to get a free position shot for Kenyon. I believe that's going to be Kirsch. Kirsch charges toward the goal, shot, and she scores. Kenyon's on the board for the first time today. Spencer Kirsch with the goal off the free position shot.
For the Owls, scoring goal number 1, number 3, Spencer Kirsch.
Spencer Kirsch, her 9th goal of the season, her 10th point on the season. The senior from Chevy Chase, Maryland, makes it an 8-1 Hope College lead with 1:40 to go here in the first half. Kirsch had a pair of goals against the Flying Dutch a year ago in their 16-13 win. Megan Bushart took the draw that time for Hope College, and here comes Kenyon with it. Rigoli. Kenyon can play for the last shot of the half if they want to. Shot clock and game clock are virtually the same. We're at about 1:15 to go in the half. Charging toward the goal is Cassidy, but she's cut off by Megan Bushart. Here's a shot, and Samantha Smith making the save on the shot by Charlotte Skelly. Under a minute to go in the first half. Callie Randall with it, number 23, the senior. Up ahead to La Prairie. La Prairie up the far side, clock now at 42 seconds. Hope can play for the last shot now. La Prairie gets rid of it to Hillard. Tried to feed Ireland Brown, but the pass a little bit behind her, and here comes Kenyon the other way, under 20 seconds to go in the half. Now down to 10 seconds. Williams has it. Clock down to 5. They got to hurry to get a shot off. And time's going to run out. They're not going to get a shot off. 30 minutes in the books here at Van Andel Soccer Stadium in this non-conference women's lacrosse contest. It is the Flying Dutch of Hope College 8, the Owls of Kenyon College 1. Taking a look at some of the numbers in the first half. Hope has outshot Kenyon 15-8. They have caused 8 turnovers to 3 for the Owls. Turnovers overall, 13 for Kenyon, 7 for Hope College. 2 goals each for Julia Brown and Stella Bonham in that first half for the Flying Dutch. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back with the second half in just a few minutes. You're watching Hope Women's Lacrosse on the Anchor Network.
At Van Andel Institute, we're in a race, a relentless competition to get ahead of the diseases that affect our world. Cancer, Parkinson's, Alzheimer's. We are at the forefront of research and discovery. Our global collaborations are a catalyst for big breakthroughs so that we can make the greatest impact on the health of current and future generations. Because in the race to prevent and cure some of the most insidious diseases, victory is the only option. Van Andel Institute, Innovation Unleashed.
Gentex is a tech company supplying electro-optical products to the global automotive, aerospace, and fire protection industries. With focused competencies in design, vision, displays, software, and more, we're always looking for engineering talent. For our direct hire hourly production positions, we run open interviews Monday through Friday from 8 to 5 at our 58 East Riley facility in Zeeland. And our facilities, benefits, and culture are everything you'd expect from a world-class employer. Now's the time to join Team Gentex.
Holland BPW is proud to support Hope Athletics and commitment to energy efficiency. It's easy for Holland BPW electric customers to get started with Home Energy 101 at hollandenergyfund.com. With Home Energy 101, learn the best ways to maximize efficiency and save on your utility bills. You also get a kit of energy-saving supplies valued at up to $300. Get started at hollandenergyfund.com today.
Are you thinking about buying, selling, or refinancing? Your title agency matters, and you have a choice. Lighthouse Title started in Holland, Michigan more than 20 years ago and has grown to over 45 locations. We are proud to be local in these communities. Visit Lighthouse Title for more information and use our online widget Louis the Lightkeeper to chat with someone today about how we can help you close on your new home.
My name is Travis Williams. I'm the CEO of the ODC Network. I graduated from Hope in 1998. I studied biology, and then I also played football. In order to be successful, people really need more than just the academic experience, but they need people to come alongside them and help them, coach them, mentor them. I find that Hope College has just been one of the best examples of being able to do that anywhere.
As an invested community partner, LVZ is proud to help share Hope stories of transformational impact.
As darkness gives way to light, before backpacks are zipped and the first class begins, grateful hands are already at work. Every act seen and unseen is done to bring hope. Bolts tightened, lessons planned, floors mopped, cookies baked, baked and baked and baked and baked. So many cookies. But these acts are not without purpose. These are the little moments that build hope. Lawns mowed, light bulbs changed, prayers spoken, phones answered, minds challenged, kindness shown. This is how we keep hope moving, with warm smiles, open doors, peace of mind, and a campus that shines. Because within these walls, the next generation of hope bringers is being formed. And it's our privilege to make this place a home they can be proud of. So to all the ones who make this place what it is, thank you. And go Hope.
Cancer, we're coming for you. Parkinson's, your days are numbered. Alzheimer's, we're zeroed in on you too. Because at Van Andel Institute, the world's best minds are working relentlessly to eradicate these diseases forever. By advancing the boldest innovations, achieving breakthroughs, and transforming lives. Because the most powerful way to fight diseases, never stop fighting. Van Andel Institute, innovation unleashed.
Some call it naive, others call it foolish. But hope has never been silenced by doubt. Hope is the unquiet heart, stirring, pounding, driving us towards something greater. It leans into what's wrong and lifts up what's right. It teaches, learns, discovers, imagines what could be, and brings it to life. Hope has to start somewhere. Why not here? Why not now? Why not us? The daring ones. Those who provoke possible, trigger curiosity, and incite joy. For us, hope is more than a word. It's a force, and we are its humble ambassadors. From the beginning to now, we don't just believe in hope, we dare to live it. Hope College, dare to hope.
Hope students are challenged to dig deeper. They're challenged to find their calling and shape their future. They're taught to empower their talents, chase their dreams, and encouraged to make a difference. The Hope student body is ready to change the world.
Sports, like healthcare, requires commitment, teamwork, and excellence. That's why Hope College selected Holland Hospital and Shoreline Orthopedics to provide athletic training and physical therapy for all Hope College athletes. Get the care you deserve. Trust the team that exceeds expectations. The Holland Hospital and Shoreline Orthopedics Sports Medicine Collaborative.
It's no secret. The best way to learn about Hope College is to spend time on our campus. The Hope admissions team invites you to a personalized visit experience you won't forget. Located in downtown Holland, Michigan, our historic campus is close to shopping and dining and just 10 minutes from Lake Michigan. We invite you to check out our campus tour options or sign up for an online tour with the Hope admissions office. There's never been a better time to see Hope College. Visit us at hope.edu/admissions.
There are over 5,000 colleges and universities in the United States alone, and nearly every single one of them is named after a location or a historical figure. But along the shores of Lake Michigan, there is a school whose namesake is not a founder, not a historical figure, not a state, city, or physical landmark. It is named after an ideal, a virtue, a way of life. Its name is hope. It is so easy to get lost in what this world lacks, to become discouraged by its needs, gaps, and flaws. Can we see beyond the uncertainty and brokenness? At Hope College, we do. Not by ignoring the world as it is, but by learning and living with the belief that this is not the world as it should be, by driving to understand, to unlock clarity, to amplify truth, by leading with inspired compassion, by embodying a vision that illuminates greater opportunity.
Just about ready to get the second half underway here at Van Andel Soccer Stadium. 8-1 Hope College with the lead. As we continue to have very strong winds out of the north at 20 to 30 miles an hour. Wind chill temperature right now 22 here in Holland. Coming up later tonight, it's Flying Dutchman men's lacrosse action as they take on the Illinois Institute of Technology. 7 o'clock tip-off or face-off time. And we'll have it for you here on the Anchor Network. Coming up on Saturday, the Flying Dutch will be right back here for a contest against the Blue Streaks of John Carroll University from Cleveland, Ohio. And that contest will get underway at the stroke of 12 noon. Hope will have it to start the second half. Actually, I believe that's Bushart taking the draw for Hope to start the second half. Hope will work left or right across your screen. Got a scramble for the ground ball, and finally Callie Randall comes up with it for Hope College. Samantha Smith, the goalkeeper, hasn't had to face a lot of shots today. Caroline, check that, Sydney LaPrairie with it, number 1. The senior from Rochester Stony Creek. Kelly Randall gets the feed, pass goes off her stick. Got a loose ball, and now knocked out of the danger zone. Stella Bottom picks it back up. Bottom has a pair of goals today for Hope. 6 different players have scored for the Flying Dutch today. Sydney LaPrairie with it, number 1. She's one of those 6. Here's LaPrairie charging the goal, shot, and Lacombe got a stick on it, but not enough to keep it out of the goal. Well, Megan Lacombe got a piece of the shot from Sydney LaPrairie, but not enough of it to keep it from out of the goal. LaPrairie, her second goal of the game, her 7th of the season. It's now 9-1 Hope College. We're a minute 25 into the third quarter. Lily Mason controls the draw for Kenyon. And Mason had it taken away. I think that's Ireland Brown with it for Hope. Ireland Brown to Julia Brown. Back to Ireland Brown, shot and a score. Brown to Brown for the goal. Ireland Brown, her 6th goal of the season, her 10th point overall, and Hope now has 10 goals on the scoreboard with a 10-1 lead. Those 2 goals for the Flying Dutch coming just 27 seconds apart. Ireland Brown with it for the Flying Dutch. Hope on the attack again. Ireland to Julia. Julia! Shot saved made by Lacombe. Lacombe, outlet pass to Leah Stewart, number 20. Stewart being checked by LaPrairie. And Stewart has it knocked loose. Hope has been doing this all day, causing all kinds of turnovers. Here comes LaPrairie the other way for the Flying Dutch. The defense for Hope has been outstanding today. Sarah Rott with a shot. Almost from a reverse angle. Sarah Rott, the UMass Lowell transfer with the goal. Set up by Julia Brown. And now we've got a running clock in effect. 11-1 Hope. We get a foul on Hope on the draw, and here comes Kenyon. Cassidy with it, number 22, to Skelly. Skelly with a shot, and she scores.
10 from 11.
For the Owls, with the assist, number 11, Elena Zubikas. And scoring goal number 2, number 10, Charlotte Skelly.
Charlotte Skelly, the sophomore from Concord, Mass, with her 7th goal of the season. That puts her 3rd on the Kenyon team in goals. And that makes it an 11-2 game with 10:49 to play here in this third quarter. Kenyon controls the draw. And now we get a whistle. I think we're going to get a foul on Hope College. And Stella Bottom, I think, is going to be sent off for Hope College. So Kenyon's about to go one woman up. Ella Baxter, who had 3 goals against Hope a year ago, number 2. They get it out front. Quinn with it outside to Cassidy. Now Baxter, number 2. Pass gets away from Zavikas and out the back, and that's going to be a turnover for Kenyon. Samantha Smith, the goalkeeper. Up ahead to Callie Randall. Randall's pass gets away from La Prairie and looks like it's going to go out of bounds. It will, and it's going to go over to the Owls. We get a stoppage of play momentarily. I think we lost the ball somewhere. It ended up under the cart. Number 29, Cecily Torres, a senior from Concord, Mass. In fact, she and Charlotte Skelly went to the same high school in Concord. Skelly scoring the last goal. Here's another caused turnover by the Flying Dutch. Julia Brown comes out of there with it to Randall. Callie looks, gets rid of it to Stella Bottom. Stella up the near side. Enters the attack area. Stella will work in behind the cage of the Kenyon Owls. They charge out front, shot and a score! Ireland Brown! Ireland Brown, her second goal of this quarter, and it's now a 12-2 lead for the Flying Dutch. Sarah Rott with the assist, and that's Sarah's 3rd assist of this game. She had 6 helpers on Saturday against DePauw. Kenyon controls the draw. They've done pretty well with draw controls today, have the Owls. They've just not been able to capitalize very much on them. And now looks like we might get another penalty against Hope. I think Sydney LaPrairie is going to be sent off. So back to a woman up advantage for Kenyon. Annie Kipling will check in for Stella Bottom for the Flying Dutch. Baxter with it, number 2 for the Owls. Leaves it outside for Skelly, who just scored a moment ago. Quinn with it, number 16. Tries to feed a teammate out front. Baxter tries to charge toward the goal. She's cut off by Randall. Now, DeBrewer was open out front, couldn't handle the pass, but Kenyon keeps possession. Now with it is Auerbach, number 15. Quinn now. Quinn in behind the Hope cage. Over to Cassidy. Cassidy sandwiched between 2 Hope defenders. Shot and a score. Bridget Cassidy in traffic beats Samantha Smith.
For the Owls, scoring goal number 3. Number 22, Bridget Cassidy.
Bridget Cassidy, her third goal of the season, the junior from Holden, Mass. Cutting the Hope lead to 12-3, 7 minutes, 2 seconds to go here in this third quarter. Caroline Kernut to take the draw for the Flying Dutch. Hope has scored 4 goals in each of the 3 quarters today. Megan Bushart, number 21, with it for the Flying Dutch, over to Annie Kipling. Kipling to La Prairie. Looking to charge out front is Hiller. Hiller with a shot and she scores! Eliana Hillard, her second goal of this game. And makes 5 goals from Hope players who played at DeWitt High School. 2 each for Hillard and Ireland Brown, 1 for Callie Randall. And it's now a 13-3 Hope lead. And speaking of Randall, Callie's got it right now. Over to Hillard. To Julia Brown. Julia looks, feeds out front, shot on another goal for Hope. Oh, that was a turnover. I stand corrected. I thought that was a goal. Here comes Kenyon. Carly Yarborough, number 25, with it from out of Mountain Lakes, New Jersey. Yarborough, double teamed, now triple teamed. And she loses it out of bounds, and it's going to go over to Hope College. Caroline Kernut, number 7 for Hope. Kernut ahead to Rott. Sarah Rott on the move. Rott to Lucy Harrell, to La Prairie. Kipling back to Harrell. Harrell charging toward the goal. Harrell had it knocked loose, but there to scoop it back up is Bushart. Now Hillard to JB. Check that, that's La Prairie. Now Harrell with it to Kipling. Shot clock under 30 seconds now. 3:45 left here in this third quarter. Harrell, her pass knocked loose, and coming away with it are the Owls. Bridget Cassidy, who scored the last goal for Kenyon. 3:25 to go in the third quarter. 13-3 Hope College. Ashley Quinn in behind the Hope cage. Back outside to Skelly. Skelly making a nice move around Kernut. Charges toward the goal. Has it knocked loose, though. And Hope causing another turnover. Caroline Kernut comes out of there with it. Kernut up ahead to Harrell as Hope clears. Under 3 minutes to go in the third. Harrell into the attack area. Julia Brown tries to feed Rod out front. Ground ball scooped up by Kenyon. That's Baxter with it. Check that. That's Rigoli, number 32. Rigoli to Zoe Williams. Over to Quinn. Now Zuvikas. Zuvikas being defended by Carly Llewellyn. On the outside, Kirsch. Kirsch charging toward the goal. Kirsch has it knocked loose. And the Flying Dutch come up with it. I think Kirsch wanted a foul, didn't get it. Pass goes over the top of Harrell. And now we get a whistle and a foul on Kenyon. .99 seconds left here in the third. Megan Bushart was wide open, couldn't handle the pass. And Kenyon comes up with it. Cecily Torres scoops up the ground ball. Torres long pass ahead to Williams. Williams being checked by Caroline Kernott. Now is Leah Stewart right side. 1 minute to go in the third. Ashley Auerbach, number 15. Ashley Quinn now with it, number 16. Quinn to Williams. Back outside to Kirsch. Under 40 seconds left here in the quarter. Kirsch charging toward the goal. Now Quinn. Here's a shot and a score. Nice feed that time to Spencer Kirsch, and she has her second goal of the game.
From the Owls with the assist, number 16, Ashley Quinn. Scoring goal number 4, number 3, Spencer Kirsch.
Kirsch, her second goal of the game, her 10th of the season. Off the feed from Ashley Quinn. It makes it a 13-4 Hope lead. 22 seconds remaining here in this third quarter. Stella Bottom to take the draw for Hope. And it's going to go over to Kenyon. Cassidy with it. We tick down toward 10 seconds to go here in the quarter. Down to 5. They're not going to get a shot off in time. Time runs out in the third quarter. It is Hope College 13, Kenyon College 4. We'll take a break. You are watching Hope Women's Lacrosse on the Anchor Network.
There is a school whose namesake is not a founder, not a historical figure, not a state, city, or physical landmark. It is named after an ideal, a virtue, a way of life. Its name is Hope.
Yeah, my name is Travis Williams. I'm the CEO of the ODC Network. I graduated from Hope in 1998. I studied biology, and then I also played football. In order to be successful, people really need more than just the academic experience, but they need people to come alongside them and help them, coach them, mentor them. I find that Hope College has just been one of the best examples of being able to do that anywhere.
As an invested community partner, LVZ is proud to help share Hope stories of transformational impact.
My name's Emma Duttmers, and I'm a communications major, and then I'm minoring in environmental studies. I play soccer. The first soccer game of my junior year, I tore my ACL. Our athletic trainer, Annie, was there for me right when it happened, and she was there for me literally every step of the way. That was definitely a huge growing opportunity for me, and it was really hard, but it really pushed me to be a leader with more of my voice because I couldn't lead by example on the field. It definitely made me take a step back and realize how much there is to be grateful for.
As an invested community partner, LVZ is proud to share hope stories of transformational impact.
Through 3 quarters, Hope has outshot Kenyon 22-11. The Flying Dutch have scooped up 18 ground balls to 13 for Kenyon. Turnovers, 20 for the Owls, 12 for the Flying Dutch. In balanced scoring for Hope today, 6 different players with 2 goals each. Sydney LaPrairie, Sarah Rott, Ireland Brown, Eliana Hillard, Stella Bottom, and Julia Brown. And that all adds up to a 13-4 Hope lead as we start the 4th quarter. Kenyon with it to start the 4th quarter. Ella Rigoli, number 32. Over to Elena Zavikas. Quinn being checked by Kernut. Back outside to Cassidy. Bridget Cassidy. Good defense by the Flying Dutch all day today. Zavikas has it, number 11. Pass goes behind a teammate, and able to scoop it up is Ruby Hurman of Hope. Hurman, number 24. Ahead to Sarah Rott. Hope clears and makes Hope 15 of 19 on clear attempts today. Julia Brown with it now. 2 goals, 2 assists today for JB. Sydney LaPrairie with it now, back outside to Stella Bottom. And Hope can afford to be patient and work some time. Here comes Stella. Now Randall. Callie Randall tries to work her way toward the goal. Bottom has it now, number 12. Stella charges, feeds Ireland Brown, and Ireland had the ball go off her stick. Megan Lacombe, the goalkeeper for Kenyon. She's had 5 saves today for the Owls. Here's a ground ball. And who's going to get it? Emma Sage with it, and now we get a whistle, and we're going to get a penalty against Hope College. It looks like Sarah Rott is going to be headed to the sideline. We're 2 minutes into the 4th quarter. Hope has dominated from the outset. They led it 4-0 after the first quarter, 8-1 at the half. On the move, Cecily Torres. Zavikas with it, number 11. Pass goes off the stick of Rigoli. And having to chase it down is Auerbach. Now Zavikas. Pass goes off the stick of Auerbach, and Rigoli chases it down. Rigoli And I think we're going to get a foul on Hope and probably a free position opportunity as Ashley Auerbach got knocked down. This will be Kenyon's third free position opportunity of the game. They've scored one time. That was late in the first half. Spencer Kirsch scored. Here's a shot and a score. Ashley Auerbach off the free position with the goal.
For the Owls, scoring goal number 5, number 15, Ashley Auerbach.
Auerbach, sophomore from Ridgewood, New Jersey, with her 6th goal of the season. That makes it 13-5 Hope College with 11:33 to play. Hope controls the draw. Callie Randall with it. Callie ahead to Rott. Sarah Rott to Sydney LaPrairie. Randall in behind the... Check that. Let's see who's in there. Kayla Rice is in the ball game. Sophomore from Westfield, Indiana, number 13. Rice with it. Looking for a player to pop open underneath. Back outside, Megan Bushart. Bushart feeds Rice. Rice a shot. Annie Kipling shot, but making the save at point-blank range was Megan Lacombe for Kenyon. Nice job by Lacombe that time on that close-in opportunity. Abby Hoffman, number 24, sophomore from Goshen, New York in the contest. She's got the ball right now. Over to Zavikas. Now on the outside, Anna Reif, sophomore from the nation's capital, and she loses the ball. And it's picked up by Bushart of the Flying Dutch. Jillian Paul, number 28, sophomore from out of Rockford High School. Now Caroline Kernett as Hope clears. Julia Brown to Bushart. Bushart to Kipling. Now Lucy Harrell. And the pass gets away from Rod out of bounds, and it will go over to Kenyon. Kenyon clears the zone. Emma Sage, number 23, with it. And then Hope forces a turnover, and then Caroline Kernett is fouled. And looks like Emma Sage is going to be sent off for that foul. So Hope's going to go one woman up on the green card penalty. Sarah Rott, number 3, with it for the Flying Dutch. Ahead to Bushart. Nada Rice. And Kayla will wait for her teammates to join her in the attack. Rice feeds Bushart out front. Bushart had a shot, couldn't get it off. Here's Rott now. Charging out front, shot and a score. Annie Kipling. Annie Kipling, the sophomore from Spring Lake, with her second goal of the season off another assist from Sarah Rott, her fourth of the day. Rott now with 10 assists in the last 2 games. It's now Hope 14 and Kenyon 5. Kelly Randall with it now for the Flying Dutch, working into the attack area. Kayla Rice back outside to Sydney LaPrairie. Kelly Randall. Rice back outside to bottom. Stella tries to shake loose from a defender. Here's a shot. Score! Stella Bottom, her third of the day. Stella Bottom, her third goal of the game, her 7th of the season. And it's back to a 10-goal lead and a running clock for the Flying Dutch at 15-5. Hope controls the draw. Bushart to Kernut. Here comes Caroline. Now Julia Brown to Kayla Rice. Shot goes wide, but Hope keeps possession. Bottom with it. Stella will leave it for LaPrairie. LaPrairie works around a pick from Randall. Bottom has it now. Stella charges out front. Shot, and it goes wide right and out the back. Hopes will keep possession. Shot clock under 30 seconds now. Here's a shot and a score, Eliana Hillard.
For the Flying Dutch, scoring goal number 16. Number 6, Eliana Hillard.
Well, Eliana Hillard has just doubled her season goal scoring total today. She came in with 3 goals. She's scored 3 today. She's now up to 6 for the season. And it's now a 16-5 Hope College lead. Now Hope about to go to 4-0 to start the season. They'll be back here on Saturday for a home contest against the Blue Streaks of John Carroll University from Cleveland, Ohio. Kenyon controlling the draw. Rigoli, number 32. Rigoli to Zavikas. Now over to DeBrewer in behind the Hope cage. Back outside to Cassidy. Cassidy with a shot. Saved by Samantha Smith. Loose ball, and Smith covers it up. Long outlet pass to LaPrairie. Under 4 minutes to go in this one. LaPrairie Annie Kipling coming to join the attack for Hope. Kipling gets the pass. Rice with it for Hope. Back outside to La Prairie. Now Kipling right side. Kipling tries to feed Ireland Brown. Loose ball, and it's picked up by Kenyon. Cecily Torres, number 29. Her pass gets away from Hoffman. And who's going to get there? And Caroline Kernut scoops up the ground ball. Over to Kipling. Under 3 minutes to play. Julia Brown with it in behind the Kenyon goal, back outside to Rice. Now La Prairie. La Prairie has it knocked loose, but gets it back. Out front, oh! Randall from close blank, from point blank range got robbed. Now Julia Brown tries to charge out front. Shoot, her shot goes wide and out the back, and it will go over to Kenyon. Under 2 minutes to go in this one. Pass goes out of bounds, and it will go over. Well, it's going to go to Kenyon. Delaney Champeau, number 7, has it knocked loose, and back come the Flying Dutch the other way. This is Harrell, number 9. Lucy Harrell. Harrell feeds an open teammate, and it's an easy goal for Kayla Rice.
For the Flying Dutch, with the assist, number 9, Lucy Harrell. And scoring goal number 17, number 13, Kayla Rice.
Kayla Rice, the sophomore from Westfield, Indiana, becomes the 9th different Hope player to score today. It's now a 17-5 lead for the Flying Dutch. We're at 30 seconds to go in this one. And we get a foul on Hope College. Spencer Kirsch with it. Kirsch charging toward the goal, has it knocked loose. And Hope ends up with it. And time will run out in this ball game. Caroline Kernut runs the clock out. This game is over. Hope College goes to 4-0 to start the season. They led it all the way. It was 4-0 after one quarter, 8-1 at the half. And they go on to win it by a score of 17-5 over the Kenyon College Owls. The Flying Dutch will be back in action on Saturday against John Carroll University. 12 noon face-off here at Van Andel Soccer Stadium. Later tonight, it is Hope men's lacrosse action here on the Anchor Network as the Flying Dutchmen take on the Illinois Institute of Technology. 7 o'clock start time on that contest. We thank you for joining us this afternoon, and we hope you have a great day. This has been Hope College Women's Lacrosse on the Anchor Network.